Hey everybody, it's Martinez-Bateman. I am the CEO of New Coyote Consulting, and we are an equity and communications firm here in the Pacific Northwest. As you know, we just got out of a horrific heat wave. It was, I think Monday I said that my intention for the week is just to manage the heat. It's back down into the 60s, maybe the 70s here in Oregon, and overcast, and it rained a little bit this morning, and I'm just like, so grateful for it to be back to normal. Like, I know I am from a desert. I came here from Los Angeles, and also I came here for a reason. I don't want to be that hot. We managed on Monday. We do only have the one air conditioner. Like, you all saw my setup on Monday. It got really hot in the house. When it was 113 outside, it was maybe like 98 inside. Like, it was hovering, and then it took a really long time to cool down. It was still in the 90s in our house at like midnight and 1 o'clock in the morning on Monday. So that was really bad. Tuesday was not as bad. And then Wednesday was basically a piece of cake compared to that. And now it's Thursday and it's back to rainy, cool, chilly, Oregon, the state I love. So that was an experience. I thought it was gonna be worse. I honestly thought it was gonna be way more uncomfortable, but we'd already put blankets on the windows. We do have that one air conditioning unit that did, basically the temperature inside was about 15 degrees cooler than the temperature outside, and that made the difference between like bearable and manageable and just like dangerous. So I'm super grateful for that. We had fans blowing the cool air all around the living room. And at certain points, like, I went and got in a cool bath. I realized that my phone is actually waterproof. So I took the phone into the bath, got in a cool bath, did my emails in there, got straight out of the bath. It didn't dry off because I would be dry in like 10 minutes. And then just went and sat in the living room, like in a towel, like did my whole work day, did not put on clothes, because it was just too ridiculous to be like, yeah, I'm going to put some clothes on that I'm going to sweat through in a couple of minutes. Like, And there was like a part of Monday where I just like got in and out of the bath. Like, that was just like my journey through the house, was like, go sit in the living room, do some work, go get back in the bath, do some work on my cell phone, like emails and like writing and stuff. And then, get back up out of the bath, go do some work in the living room. And like that kind of cycling just kept me cool. It was still exhausting. It was still hot. It was still kind of uncomfortable, but that really helped. And then the other thing is, I realized like there's a ton of work that I could just do sitting in my armchair on my cell phone. And I just feel super relaxed, and there were blankets all over the window so nobody could see in or anything. And it just felt like me and my family, because like it was me and my husband, the dogs were in there too. We just had this like little cocoon, like this little cave that we were all just sort of like in, and it just, having them around definitely made it better and made me feel like, I don't know, we were good. And I did have to trick the dog into cooling down. He did not want to sleep with an ice pack, our big fluffy dog. So when he wasn't looking, I just stuffed ice packs under his bed. And then he like went and laid down on it and was like, oh, for some reason I really like it here. And I was just like, okay, cool, whatever gets you to cool the fuck down. But we did that, and yeah, got my work done, and then just managed the heat, like, because it was so hot, I was just really slow, and so it took me a long time to do things that I'm normally pretty fast at, and that was okay with me. And yeah, just, I don't know, we made it through, and it, like I said, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. It was still bad as a state. We definitely are not prepared for this kind of heat, and we have lost people. 64 people died because of the heat, and that's a huge amount of grief to think about, on top of the already ever-present grief of the fires, COVID, everything else that's been happening. It's, I was reading the paper today, and the like state emergency response person was like, for the last 18 months, we've been going through crisis, and this is yet another one. And so It is. And over and over, I'm struck with, especially these last like year and a half-ish, I've been struck with how fortunate I am, how lucky I am, how blessed I am. And also what's important to me. Because we gotta live in a world where we value people. We have to. And when we have this situation where it is so easy to not die of heat stroke, all you need is a fan, evaporative cooling, a cooling center, and air conditioning, like a place to go. The knowledge that you can go someplace. Like all of our libraries were open and people could have gone in, but some people didn't know that. Or maybe because of other issues like health issues, it was harder to get to a library or something. And that's just, it is unconscionable to me that is, it's not considered an acceptable loss. Everyone in the government has been really clear that it's not. And yet we still live in a system where that was a thing that happened despite our best efforts. I think it's really clear that we can no longer continue to live in a world that doesn't center people and our very human needs. We cannot. We cannot live in a world where, you know, so many millionaires and billionaires go untaxed and then people die of something as fucking preventable as heat stroke. Like, it's just not, it's not okay with me, and it cements to me how important doing this business the way I'm doing it is. Because the last 18 months for me have been proof of concept for a new Coyote and our systems and our processes and the ways that we do things. Very, very, very human-centered. And now it feels like the next phase is like, if I can make this a business that doesn't just help me live a good life, that we're doing that, like we have other people around us that are having similar experiences of being able to be centered in their life where their job serves them instead of the other way around. If I can grow that, then I think we can prove that we don't have to work the way we're doing. We don't have to do this shit where a job is somehow, or like capital is somehow more important than a person's life. So far, so good. We're working on it. We're doing good. We're growing. We're getting bigger. These are good things. And now it's like every time something like this happens, I feel more fired up than ever about making a workplace where the job serves you. Like, this shouldn't be a novel concept. This shouldn't be a revolutionary idea, but it is, because this system is fucked up. So I'll leave you with that. What were your intentions? My intentions, obviously, I did good on them. Tell me down below. I want to hear it. I want to know. I want to know if are you letting your job serve you? Even if that's not what they want you to do. Are you doing that for yourself? Are you taking that fucking power back from the motherfucking capitalists? Please say yes. Have a weekend. Like I said, it's the 4th. I dislike fireworks to an extreme degree. So does my dog. So I already buckled down for the heat. Now I'm buckling down for the fireworks. Oh, all right. See you on Monday. No, see you on Tuesday. I'm taking Monday off because I do need a rest after dealing with fucking fireworks, which technically are illegal in Oregon. You're right, they are. That's not going to change the amount of fireworks I hear. I bet your bottom dollar. So I'll see you Tuesday.